In this world, there are 3 things that I love more than anything. 1, soup. 2, Lee Hae-chan. And 3, vampires. Hello, babe. Today is very, very special. Okay, so let's do a little timeline here. The timeline is gonna be very short. I'm giving you one detail. Last year, in February, I started a painting of Wooyoung in a garden, and I went to a P1 Harmony concert, and I made a video. Yeah, last year, it's the channel anniversary. What I'm trying to say is that it's the 1-year anniversary of the channel. That's freaking like crazy that I was gonna say consistent. Semi-consistent, and I made it to a year. So, because it is the anniversary, of course we have to do something special, something that I love, something that's my favorite things, all in one. There's soup involved in that. Because if there's one thing you have to know about me, my 3 favorite things are Lee Hae-chan, soup, and vampires. All these things are true, all these things are factual. These are all my personality traits. Vampires, Hae-chan, soup. So hot, like soup. Everything goes back to NCT, if you think about it. Lord of the Rings, it's in the NCT lyrics. Blue's Clues, NCT lyrics. Miyavi looks like Yuta. Everything that matters goes back to NCT. Anyway, so naturally, because it's a special day, it's our anniversary, today we are going to be painting my beloved boy, Hae-chan, as a vampire. Saranghae to saranghae and all that stuff. So you better be watching the video or streaming the song. So basically, like, I don't really know. I wanted to do something fun and special for like the anniversary, and all I could think of was Hae-chan sponsored the channel. Wish. He's not. That's a lie. That was a big lie. He's not sponsored the channel. This photo card of Hae-chan is the sponsor of the channel, so we had to treat him well. Recently, all I've been doing on my art Instagram, which you should follow because that's pictures that I do in these, for what I do in these videos and art that I do, and you should go follow it. I've been drawing vampires like a lot. Like everybody, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing that courses through my mind is, how can I make this person look like a vampire? What if blank 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 was a vampire? And my art Instagram is the fulfillment of that thought process that I have every morning. And this video is the fulfillment of that as well. I'm like kind of freaking excited. Let us just enjoy the anniversary of the ashbzu channel and get into painting beloved channel sponsor, Hae-chan. Hello, I'm up in the corner. This is like podcast mode, but also dork mode because I'm in my dork fit, meaning I'm wearing my glasses. But we're just gonna sit here and I'm gonna chat with you while you watch the painting happen. If you don't want to hear me yap, you can mute the video. You will see me up here in my normal, very animated fashion. That's not gonna stop, but you don't have to listen to me. And I understand if you wouldn't want to. So I'm just gonna talk about a year on YouTube in retrospect. How the year went, and then process for the Hae-chan video and any other things. So yeah, you can mute me. It would not offend me because I wouldn't really know unless you commented it. Don't comment it. Yeah, there's really no point in me holding this microphone because the battery, it doesn't work. So this is just for show. But to keep it on theme with this video, me referencing all my favorite things, and 2 of them being Hae-chan and vampires, and then the 3rd being soup, I'm gonna clip it to this soup. So all I had was Thai curry, red curry soup. So this is gonna be our holder. I was supposed to be sitting here watching the video, so here it is. But for this painting, I've been thinking about it for a while, and for a little bit longer than I should be, have been quite hyperfixated on paintings with frames, like painted frames. The painting has a frame that's painted with it, you know? And it's so hard for me to find exactly what it is. I remember when I was still in school, I dropped out. I asked my art professor, the sweetest woman on the planet, so smart and lovely, like what that was in technical terms in painting, and guess what I got from that? Boo, because it doesn't have a name. But I've been very hyperfixated on it. I've just in my brain called it like Victorian framing. It's not. If anything, this is relevant knowledge for you to have. If anything, it's not Victorian, it's Edwardian, early 1900s, not mid to late 1800s. But it doesn't matter. If you look up like vampire painting, Victorian portrait, you're gonna get what I was going for with the whole oval thing. And in the end, like I kind of wanted to, you can see the remnants of the concept of I wanted to put some extra decorations around him and kind of make like an ornate frame. One, I didn't have time. Two, I was scared to do that. So I kind of like it how it is with just the black background. And if I wanted to, I could put it in like an actual frame, like an actual fancy frame. And it would look pretty good. It would have that oval shape, which is more like what actually it was. People would just kind of like have a friend, like for instance, you're only gonna know what's going on if you're listening to the app. I have this picture of Mingy. That's the inspo. But I don't know. I kind of like it with just the black. It's kind of cool, but if I wanted to, down the line, add some ornate details, you'll see it if you follow me on Instagram. You'll see it if you follow ashbzu on Instagram. You'll see it all. I love how this mic just doesn't mean anything anymore. But yeah, I've been so, I was gonna say I've been so hyperfixated on vampires recently. No, it's far worse and far deeper than that. I've been hyperfixated on vampires since I was a child. But recently it's become a bad problem where, like I said previously, I wake up and I'm like, which idol can I make vampire-based lore for or draw as a vampire? And that's how we have a prose. Yeah, I wrote it down for this one picture of Johnny, Mark, Jaehyun, and HAECHAN during Vampire Era. Like that's thought out. I want to know that that's a world that I go to. I visit it in my mind. It's thought out. And then recently I made ITZY as vampires, and there's lore there. You can't expect me to like have a concept and then just take it as like, oh, like what if Hyunjin was Howl from Howl's Moving Castle? What if that was a concept? No. I will take one idea. Oh my god. Yuna from ITZY wearing purple. And I'm like, she wears purple because that's the color of the nation that she lives in an alternate universe where you sell off your fingers. What am I talking about? What I'm trying to say is I have, to put it in millennial terms, no chill, and I will create an alternate universe, and there will be vampires included about 75% of the time, if not them being the main characters in the scenario. That's to say, I've recently drawn Jaehyun as a vampire, painted HAECHAN as a vampire, drawn Chaedong as a vampire, drawn 10 as a ghost with a ghost eye. Cool. Drawn Jiyoung as a vampire, Inta, Kiho. Say somebody, that bitch has gotten drawn as a vampire, truth be told. In my realm, they have. But with this piece, I didn't expect it to be too hard. I haven't been painting a lot recently because life's been kind of rough. Girlie's not been having it very easy the last 2 months. My grandma died and my dog died. But I wanted to give myself something easy that was still gonna be super fun, but like Not anything too challenging, but just something that I knew was just gonna make me so like giddy and happy to do, especially for the anniversary. It had to be my brand. My brand is Vampires in HAECHAN. That's personally what I think. And something that I knew I was gonna have fun with regardless, and that was this. Because this concept of painting the frame, painting these portraits of like vampires, I've done before, and it makes me so incredibly happy every time. Because painting concept photos, that's fun. Like sometimes the concept photos are just kind of weak. I'm sorry, and I have to like force myself to do it. I'm sorry. You could definitely see that if you look back. There's catalog. There's certain photos that I had to just trudge through. But this ain't nothing make me happier than painting my favorite guy as a little vampire in a little vampire portrait. And you would see this. Say, hypothetically, you're in Dracula's castle. What would you see? My portrait of HAECHAN as a vampire. Because that's his cousin. That's his fifth cousin, HAECHAN. Dracula and HAECHAN are cousins. And I love that. And I love that. Because as much as I would love to, I don't know, paint the concept photos from Le Seraphim's new album, that'd be so much fun. But what if they were vampires? Here's a little side tangent on the Le Seraphim comeback that no one asked for. There's a photo set and a photo shoot. Someone posted, I think it was Yeonjun, whatever. They all had like little veils over their head, and here's a little tidbit about me. I love ballet. I'm a ballet girly, and my favorite ballet is a ballet called Giselle. And to keep the plot short, girl in town, girl is kind of crazy. Everyone's like, whoa, she's crazy, she dies. And then in the second act, there's ghosties. There's just some of the dancers are just like ghosts, so they're in white outfits and they're wearing veils, and that would be really fun to paint. But what if they were not only ghosts but vampires? No, I'd be satisfied with a ghost, just painting a ghost. You didn't ask, but I told you. But yes, painting this felt like a breath of fresh air. I love vampires and I love HAECHAN, and I'm very much, I love how every time you get to listen to me jab on, blah 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 on, is I sit on my soapbox and I get all sappy and stuff. I'm trying to enjoy making videos and making art again. It's hard. Did you know that it's kind of hard? Because it's a little stressful to make sure I get a product out and that I like it and that it performs well. Because most of the time they perform boo, you know? But I wanted to do something that was fun because I haven't posted in like a month, and I'm kind of feeling silly about my content and hoping to do new things, but it takes a lot of energy, and I'm tired. I'm freaking tired, dude. Do you want to know a fun fact? I work 8 to 5 now. I'm an 8 to 5 girly, and this 8 to 5 girly, it goes into work every morning with her 3 beverage special, of course, and she logs into Notion on her computer because she has a desk, and there is a poster from the 1994 film Airhead starring Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and Adam Sandler stuck to her desk. I sit there and I'm immediately tired until 5 p.m. But I'm trying to enjoy and doing stuff and enjoying things and being happy. Soup. And I'm in my retrospect for my first year on YouTube posting semi-consistently is I like it. It makes me happy and it gives me a purpose of sorts to come here and talk to you guys and show you my little things and hope that you guys like all my side tangents and all of my silly little concepts. And the silliest thing of it all is that I haven't even hit my full silly form. I haven't hit my last evolution of silly. There's so many things I'm just like, that might be a little too silly for the internet to see. But I'm hoping that in this next year and for many years, I can continue to show you guys the silly stuff that I like and focus more on these other little side tangents that I get at myself in. Like recently, I've been trying to watch Rotten Tomatoes top 40 zombie films of all time. Do you want to hear about that? I don't know. That would be cool. It'd be cool if you did. And just like all these different everything that drives my creativity is music. So I'm hoping in the new year, like I can talk more about music and all these things that I like, and you guys will like it too. And if you don't really care about it, then you'll be like, that's really cool, dude. Good for you. And like just learn along with me for fun. And I'm excited for what I'm happy with how my first year went. It went rocky but fun, and I loved seeing all kinds of new people and then being like, oh my god, I recognize you, you were here, and then you're here, and then you watch my stuff and you listen. That's really cool. So I'm excited for my next year, and we'll hopefully grow and do so many more cool things, and hopefully I'll become consistent, because hopefully my dog and my grandma won't die, and we'll just have so much fun. And maybe we'll make soup, and we'll paint HAECHAN more, that's a fact, and we'll paint vampires more, that's a fact. So thank you for listening to me, hopefully, or at least watching me paint HAECHAN, and thank you for my first year on YouTube. And from here we'll just get into the outro. Thank you. Have a bowl of soup in my memory. Well, babes, it's the end of the anniversary special. I don't really know if this counts as a special. It's special because it's the anniversary special, and that's what's in the title of the video. Let's just get into the grand reveal of the HAECHAN painting. Here is the official HAECHAN vampire Victorian portrait. It looks so cool. If you want to see some pictures of this, certainly hop on over to my art Instagram, ashbzu, and you can see that as well as some other things that are up. And, oh my god, I never said this, as a extra celebration for the anniversary of this channel for you guys, starting today, this video time that it comes out, February 26th, yeah, I just opened my Etsy shop where you can get prints and stickers for the things that I've made on this channel, and I've been working very hard and for a long time to get this out. So I hope you look at it, and there's links in the description, but also if you just look up ashbzushop, you'll find it. Thank you, and please look at that if you could. Thank you. But I think it looks so lovely. Anything that is a vampire and that is HAECHAN I think looks lovely though, so that is a biased take, of course, but that's how that man got me, like genuine react to it being a year of me making videos and doing all of this and amassing, what, last time I checked, 2,800 subscribers, which is not a lot, okay? I'm not a bragging boy, but that's still freaking crazy. And trust that I remember you guys. When you comment, when you yada yada yada, like I remember, I know your usernames. I know your usernames, okay? I've seen some stuff. I genuinely appreciate your support. Literally so much. There's so many things that I could say, how it makes me feel, things that your support has done for me and will do for me, but that's a lot. But I just am genuinely so happy that I decided to keep up with this despite how discouraging it can be in the beginning, especially if certain videos don't do very well or yada yada. I'm happy that I continue to do this, and I'm happy that you're here watching it, and I'm thank you. But all you need to know is that I'm genuinely so thankful for support, and I'm thankful for my brain for doing all this and stuff, and I'm super excited to keep going and try new things and have hopefully many more years of doing all of this and talking with you little fellas. 사랑해 또 사랑해. Let's stop the sappy stuff. Okay, I'm thankful. Okay, I'm thankful. You get it. Yes, we got it. She's thankful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a great time watching this video. But if you're returning, or if you want to stay, that you have a good time in your slaying. You can like and you can subscribe, and I know every time I say subscribe, the little subscribe button glows a rainbow. So you can subscribe, and I'd really appreciate if you commented. Please chit chat with me. You can tell me any videos that you would like for me to do, any ideas, which you can also put in the Google form that's in the description if you don't feel comfortable commenting your little ideas, and I look at that regularly. So you can comment maybe your NCT bias or just anything that you want to, that you think is cool and you would like to let me know, and I will respond. That's canonical. You can also visit the Etsy shop. Like, I'm literally so excited to be a little businesswoman, printing all my little things out and sending them out to you with some little treats. Thank you so much for your support. Literally, you can throw a rock at my head and I'll be like, oh my god, attention. But thank you so much. I hope you've had fun in the video and on the channel and everything, and you're so cool, and yeah. Yeah? All I can say is 사랑해 사랑해 또 지어가야 되고 싶어. Did I say that correctly? Probably not. 사랑해 또 사랑해 지어가게 되고 싶어. I don't know that word. Okay. Thank you.